What up, though, loved ones? 'Tis I, your boy and compelling protagonist of It's Like a Podcast or whatever, Handsome Bane. And if you are into all kinds of things such as comics, anime, spirituality, relationships, and most importantly, professional wrestling, maybe you want to check out It's Like a Podcast or whatever. It's what would happen if all the cool kids got together at the table and talked about crazy shit. Like, is Martin Payne really insane? Or what if you listen to Luther Vandross' songs and imagine he was singing to another man? You know, you might come up with something different. So if you're into wondering about the craziness of, well, the world, check out It's Like a Podcast or whatever. Every kind of listening platform, we're on all of them. ilopow.com. Check us out. Peace.
This is the
I Black Man Podcast. What kind of forever?
Life can get all up in your ass, nigga. You better work it out. Let me tell you what it's all about. A skin not considered equal. What media has more right than my people? Huh. It's me, it's M-A-P. It's your boy Miles, I'm the Dead's Power. And if you're hearing my stank ass, that means you listen to I Black Man Podcast. This is episode 16. Today is, what we thinking, November 8th, 2018. And this is your Friday's episode, done like a bum, recorded Thursday. Let's get to it. What's new? Not too much. Voted the other day. That was cool. Had fun. No, I'm not lying. I didn't have fun. Anyway, I did vote. It was interesting. First time I voted since Kerry ran against Bush. And ever since then, very disillusioned. I just lost all faith in the government. Then after that, I really started getting into the Electoral College and seeing how the president was, elected, and realized that voting for the president was a waste of fucking time. So I never did it again. And I just was disillusioned in all voting, and I just completely lost all faith in the government. And I still don't have any faith in the government. But I know and I feel in some ways that voting locally does make a difference, or more of a difference than it would nationally. And the thing that got me to vote, well, they was literally talking about legalizing weed. And that got your boy up. I went and voted for that, and they won. So, Detroit, you're welcome. I did that. But yeah, and I also wanted my daughter to know, as whack as it is, I also tell them, this country is bullshit. But I want them to feel like you might be able to make a change if you vote, And if you don't vote, fine, but just know you seen your own man voting. You know what I'm saying? But my wife was a little aggy with me. Like, what the fuck? He was like, I know. And I told her, I said, I'm just only voting for this weed shit. And mainly because I have a grudge against this old black man I'll probably never see again. I guess to get into that story, I have to go back about 6 years when I was working at Outback with my homie, my nigga Dare Samwise. And anyway, it was election time, and I think was this Obama's first or second term? I can't remember. Anyway, so they was asking me, hey, young blood, you voting? I'm like, hell no. A, I gotta work, and B, nigga, that shit don't count. What you mean? You know all the people who died and did all this so you could vote? Yeah, and it was a waste of their fucking time. What do you mean? I said, nigga, the Electoral College picks the president. Popular vote don't pick the president. Your vote is the popular vote. That don't pick the president. Electoral College, yeah, but they can vote whoever the fuck they want to. Typically, they vote for who you want. But nigga, when Bush won, he didn't get in. Nigga, Trump just won. He didn't get for the popular vote. Neither time. So once it's like, if I drive with you and I find out one time, like, nigga, I might just kill us. Why? Just because. Oh, nigga, I'm never driving with you. Ever. I don't give a fuck where I gotta go. Nigga, it's a 10% chance he might kill us all on purpose. Nope, never. Nope. So I was telling them, it don't matter, and they got mad because I stumped them on that shit. And I don't know if you know Sam is listening to this, and Dare. I'm pretty sure Dare wasn't even there at the time. I don't know if you remember this, Sam. Probably not. But yeah, so I was arguing the whole fucking bar down. They started getting mad about that shit, so they started saying, are you even registered to vote? And I could have lied and said, yeah. I try to keep it real. Nah, I'm not. Oh, well, nigga, you couldn't even vote if you wanted to. Like, nigga, but what does it matter? The Electoral College picks the president. And that nigga poked me on my shoulder. I wanted to blow this He was a cool older nigga too. And I felt bad because he thought he was being right. But I'm like, nigga, you sound stupid as fuck. I want to just beat that nigga's ass on some fucking Kill Bill when she fought the crazy 88 shit. Oh man, that's how mad I was. So like right after that shit, the next year I registered to vote. Did I vote? No. But I registered to vote just in case some other motherfucker want to come up and use that as an excuse. I got something for your ass. So anyway, yeah, that's why I voted. Main reason why I voted out of spite for that motherfucker. Will I vote presidential? No. Side note with that shit, it was funny. I remember the bad taste that whole situation with the voting left in my mouth. I saw the nigga Puff, or was he Brother Love, whoever he is now, Sean Combs. Had that, I remember the whole vote or die thing. I just remember just telling my wife how angry I was about that. I thought the whole way he did that shit was very irresponsible. He hyped everybody up. Vote or die. Vote or die. You gotta make a difference, motherfuckers. Vote or die. And I'm like, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm with that shit. Vote or die. And everybody was all like, yeah, we gotta vote. Yeah, we can't let Bush get in here. Yeah. And I was with it. I was hyped, nigga. I was drinking the Kool-Aid by the pitcher. Election night, we all sitting. Nigga Bush was beating Kerry's ass. And nigga just conceded. Like, I just quit. I'm like, what? So after all the shit was said and done and Bush won. And if it happened, I don't remember Puff ever coming out, consoling us, saying shit. I'm like, oh man, this is fucked up. And, cause I'm like, nigga, you said our votes mattered. And we got out and we still didn't win. What the fuck? He didn't have no better luck next time, add him to the breaks, nothing. That nigga just danced off with the money he made for them shirts. And I don't know, maybe he didn't think that far. Maybe that nigga thought we really was gonna win. Now that I'm older, I realize that no matter who you pick, it's the same shit. Two heads, same snake. But anyway, yeah. So I did that, and that's done. I had a good time, a memorable experience. Told my daughter, she was wondering why. And I said, you gotta vote. No, you don't gotta vote. Presidential election doesn't matter, That's they picked them motherfuckers, And it's funny because I just voted when I went. I just wanted to vote for Prop 1, whatever the weed was for. I damn near didn't think of voting for anything else, but I think you have to fill in all that shit. So I just pretty much went Democratic down the board. Anybody with the most ethnic sounding name, I'm with that shit. And even then, I don't have faith in none of the motherfuckers because they all on some shit. They all can be bought out. You know what I'm saying? So I guess apparently we got not a governor, I don't know what we got. Somebody here who's gay and she's all happy and, if you're bothered by gay people, mwah. I'm just like, oh, okay, I don't have a problem with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's funny. Well, not funny, I just find it interesting. But it's whatever. I don't give a fuck. It's lower taxes. Make shit better. And with that, let's see what else. Oh yeah, I was laughing at this stuff. I was telling my wife since me and her had got together about the whole gay trans movement. I'm like, dude, you need to keep a lookout. It's a slippery slope. What you mean slippery slope? I'm like, okay, well, look, the further you push it, and it's cool to push it further. But the more you push it further, the more you I gotta include other shit. What do you mean? Okay, well, let's just say, for instance, if you say no pets. And then you could say, you can get a puppy, long as it's super small. Okay. Well, can I get a goldfish? Well, nah. But nigga, why not? The goldfish don't do shit. I can literally put that shit in the bowl right there. He don't move. I got a dog. Here's the dog stay. Technically, the goldfish is smaller than the dog. I can get 10 goldfish and it wouldn't be the size of the dog. Okay, I guess you're right. And after that, how about another dog, same size? Okay. Well, shit, I mean, you let me get 2 dogs, I gotta get a cat. What? Well, come on. You gotta keep letting it go. And I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not the greatest analogy of everything and all that shit. But anyway, I say all that to say, I was telling wife, eventually at some point, the pedophiles are going to be coming out and all that other stuff and trying to, NAMBLA and shit like that, trying to, attach their star to you guys' trailer or whatever you want to say. And they kind of need to prepare for this shit. But they know, you tripping, you Miles, you all this and that. I'm like, dog, I'm just saying. And then this shit happens that I start talk about with the trans bathrooms. I read articles and shit about little kids getting assaulted. And I'm not going to say the frequency of how many of these bathrooms exist or how many people go into the fucking bathrooms, the amount of people who get fucking assaulted or whatever. I don't know. I just know it happens. I'm not here trying to say it happens a high majority. My thing is I got kids and I have a fear of that. Like if it was me, I don't give a fuck. Nah. If I can help it, we using the family bathroom every time. You know what I'm saying? But then they got shit like, okay, transracial, which is funny to me. Niggas get mad about that shit, which I understand. You have every right in the world. But niggas that get mad about that Tracy Dozel shit, but let St. Patty roll around. Yo ass is an honorary Irish nigga. That Cinco de Mayo come around. Your ass got a sombrero and two fucking maracas. You know what I'm saying? Fucking any other holiday for any other people, nigga, Chinese New Year, you all down. Even how? You know what I'm saying? Nigga down there dapping up Junetao and shit. And there's nothing wrong in the experience of the cultures. It's cool. But everybody want to be white. Everybody want to be black. Don't nobody want to be white. Everybody want to be black. You know. And you got these, I identify as black and this and that. And then it's like, well, I think it's offensive, but if you let a motherfucker do this, then you gotta let a motherfucker do that. If this man can identify as a woman, then why can't this nigga identify as an Eskimo? Both are equally ridiculous. Two things we cannot quantify. I cannot determine whether or not you really feel like in the inside you're a woman, and I don't know if this nigga really inside believes he's an Eskimo. You can't say one is stupid without both being stupid. And in the same sense, neither is hurting anybody. Maybe offending Eskimos. But besides that, it's the same fucking logic. And I got this one nigga, I'm trans age. I identify as being 20-something years old. That's even less significant. You give them that, why not give that nigga that? And the question is, where do you stop? We don't know. What happens when it's well, I don't know. And I'm not about to go in here and go into soapbox. I don't have a problem with gay people. I don't have a problem. Only thing I have a problem with is when people say you have to accept something. I don't give a fuck what it is. When I have to, when I can't just respectfully not like something. If I can't be like, oh, nigga, that shit's gross. Like peas. I don't like peas. Nigga, if I don't want it on my plate, I shouldn't have to have it on my plate. Nigga, I don't like chitlins. I don't even want to be in a house where chitlins are being prepared. That's like saying I'm offensive to you because you like chitlins. No. Nigga, I got a right not to like that shit. And half of this shit, well, if you don't like this, you don't agree with that, you're a bigot. And the only other thing I'm going to say this about this subject that pissed me off when niggas talk about homophobia. That shit makes me mad. Because when I say shit, I'm not with that. I don't want to see that shit. Oh, you homophobic. I fear no man. No nigga on dry land I'm scared of. And the people I'm scared of ain't living. My granddaddy in there. Other than that, I ain't no nigga on dry land. On the third dimension. Moving me, son. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, just shit. Let's see what we at on time. I'm warning y'all right now. Watching probably gonna be like a 3 minutes. Let's see what we at. Oh shit, 12 minutes. All right. It's gonna be a short one. I'm trying to get this out, and I apologize for that. Motherfucker life getting in the way and shit. But got a text today from my rival, Mr. Handsome Bane. Oh, I'm sorry, I said that shit wrong. Let's do that again. I'm sorry. Yeah, so everything was cool today, you know. I got a text from my rival today, Handsome Bane. And he was congratulating me on my podcast. And then the last episode I did with my wife, said like Bill Burr, the lovely Abby. And he just said he liked it. It was cool and he thought it was real, and I appreciate that. I listen to his shit sometimes and I feel bad that I literally look at everybody as fucking competition. Like I want to the shit I listen to is some shit I listen to. This shit I listen to, and a lot of times I listen to people and shit and I feel bad. I judge everybody. I look at shit, listen to shit, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, this nigga's audio is horrible. Oh man, this and that, blah blah blah. My mind's so being just I can hear the punch in on that. And I feel bad and I don't want to be a hater, you know what I'm saying? But it is. And I try to listen to a lot of people. I be so zoned in on what the fuck I'm doing. I don't really listen to shit. But it's just it made me feel cool that my nigga was listening to my stuff. And he's way more episodes in than me. You know what I'm saying? He got a team behind him and shit. But I ain't gonna lie. I do see shit and, gas myself up. I see a picture of that nigga and there's people laughing and shit. But niggas laughing at me. We gotta come harder. Hell yeah. You know, I'm like Joe Pesci. That nigga Joe Pesci can make himself mad. He doesn't even need anything. Like, oh, yeah, well, yeah. Like, just get like on a casino. Just give me a name. Fuck you. Fuck me. Fuck my mother. He didn't even say that shit. Joe Pesci just need you to say something and be there. He can be mad at you. But yeah. But that really inspired me. Kind of made me happy. Cousin JS, who I put the voicemail at the beginning of the last episode. Hopefully more people can call in and give me drops and stuff, and I can plug you on there or make episodes about things you talk about. Via him, he's got this show, Kings for Queens. He's with his boy. And I mean, it's really interesting. I feel bad even with that. I can't watch that shit the way I want to because I am in so competitive mode. I'll be picking apart my shit, my nigga jail. And I'm like, I don't even want to be in that spot. You know what I'm saying? But I try to support and everything I can, you know. All my peoples, as always, if you got a podcast or something you do and you want to promote something, send me a drop. 30 second, 20 second, whatever it is, little clip. Or send me something you want me to, and I'll plug it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the biggest motherfucker in the world. I don't be getting 100 plays a day and shit, but I do what I can when I can, you know? It's also crazy I see, and I wish, like, I could talk to a lot of people who listen to this shit, because it just blows my mind and going looking like, nigga, 60 people heard me talk today. Damn. You know, and I see it's like, I get plays, and it's just like, I get motherfucker from Sweden. Like, every time I got new one listener from Sweden listen to my shit, and that's like, dog, that's just, it blows my mind. Like, a motherfucker want to hear me, black dude from Detroit, Michigan, talk about the world and how I see it, you know? But, yeah, I'm thankful for y'all. Please, you know, hit up the email, our Black Man Podcast, EYE, blackmanpodcast@gmail.com, you know what I'm saying? Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, Negus of Wealth and Taste. Y'all know. But also, in keeping with my advice shit, people, please learn to act and not react. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I ain't gonna say always say, let's switch it up, to, you know, the catchphrase. Be slow to speak and quick to listen. You know what I'm saying? I say that because my old man used to tell me that every day. You know, be slow to speak, quick to listen. Cause a lot of times people do shit and it's like it's funny. I look at stuff and I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna sugarcoat no shit. Like some shit going on with my wife's people or whatever, and it's like niggas being they feelings. And like I told her, you have to understand the way a motherfucker better than they know themselves. Cause you got all these niggas out here who running around who themselves are damaged and in their frenzy or whatever to deal with the shit that's happened to them. The motherfuckers that hurt somebody else, like on Pokemon. Like Charmander damaged himself in the confusion. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit is. And you'll have these people out here fucking you up mentally for some shit they on. And it's like a guy in my neighborhood, real cool, man. Mr. Caffey, how you doing, sir? Mr. Caffey, if you listen to this, which I know you probably are not. Anyway, cool guy, love him to death. Great family. He used to tell me, and this stuff stuck with me to this day. They bring the weakest shit to the strongest nigga. I'm like, what? He's like, the strongest nigga, you used to dealing with all this and that, dog. If a gorilla came down the street, you square up and fight that nigga. Like, yeah. But some bullshit, some weak shit, some lying shit, some shit that you ain't made, you don't know how to deal with that. I'm like, you right. And they'll fuck with you and get under your arm on some weak shit, on some lie shit, on some, well, you know you lying, but I can't prove it type shit. You know what I'm saying? And don't let them niggas on the issue. You gotta learn how to just cut people the fuck off. You know, and not even cut them off. Motherfuckers ain't worth your energy, man. Cause you gotta look at it, man. This is how I look at shit. Every moment of my life, I can do all this shit right now. Like if I was to, as they say, wake up dead tomorrow, wouldn't be mad that I wasted my time recording this. Something I love doing. Or even the mixing it and all that shit. I don't mind it. If I was to spend last couple hours of my life talking to my wife and kids, I wouldn't mind. Hell, even if I was reading some comics I liked, I wouldn't mind it. But just conduct yourself as if you holding a conversation with somebody and that shit is stupid as fuck and with no substance, nigga. Would you want this to be the last couple minutes of your life? Or if you drop dead tomorrow, knowing that you wasted a little bit of time you had left on that shit? Fuck that, man. I learned that emotions cloud judgment. And I'm sorry, y'all, I'm not trying to be preachy, but I just see shit that I don't like. And hopefully I can help somebody. You know what I'm saying? Emotions cloud judgment. Never, ever, ever be in your emotions, man. Women can do that shit. Men can't. Quiet as kept, women can't. But because the way society is set up, quote unquote, whatever all this shit is, it's more beneficial for you than a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Emotions cloud judgment. Do not deal in emotions. That shit is illogical. Always deal in logic. Logic will never let you down. And remember what the fuck you say. Because I sit back and laugh and I see shit and hear shit people say and it's so funny. Like, oh, fuck you, nigga. I'm done with you. And I'm not fucking with you no more. And oh, I can't believe it. Niggas heard I got hurt. And ain't nobody come visit me in the hospital. Nigga, didn't you say you didn't fuck with me? Yeah. I don't care if you dying, nigga. I wouldn't come to your funeral. Here's another thing, man. And again, I apologize, y'all, because it's going to be a short one. You know what I'm saying? But remember, the words you say and the gravity that they have or they exude or however you want to say it. You know what I'm saying? Because you can say some shit and you can be all this and that. And this is a lot of problem people have, and I have this problem too. If you piss me off, motherfucker, I'm mad for life. If I know you did some shit to hurt me and deliberately to hurt me, oh, it's forever. I don't give a fuck who you are. And some nigga can be like, oh, you mad at me, but even though you did me wrong, you acting like you're mad. Okay, fine, I won't talk to you. You can hate my guts. But when you like, oh, okay, I'm cool. We all right now. No, dude, we not cool no more. But that was 3 years ago, nigga. Then, no, it's forever. If you was behind me, I'd shoot myself in the chest. Nah. Mm-mm. And then you get people that take that shit personal. Oh, you gonna play? Nigga, we beefed. You can't tell me how long to be mad. Side note, relationships. If you in a relationship, you know, don't carry shit over no fucking day. Stupid. It's a waste of time. Try to do that shit with my wife. She ain't like that, and it's crazy. Because if I'm mad, I want to get that shit over. The longer I'm mad, the madder I get. So I tell you what, whatever the problem is, nigga, I'm not going nowhere. You not going. I need you. Let's talk and get this shit over with. I don't like being mad at you. But then the longer it goes, the more I dwell on my anger, the more mad I am. Shit, after a while, nigga, I'm playing God of War, acting like every person on that bitch was you. So if you're in a relationship, if you can help it, squash it that day. Squash it before you go to sleep. It ain't worth it. But anyway. But yeah, you know, and just understand you can't control nothing but yourself. You can control how you react or how you act. You can't control what somebody else do. I see a lot of people out here who don't understand cause and effect and consequence of actions. There's a lot of motherfuckers who in jail and prison because they don't see one in one. Same shit like I be telling all these chicks. Just cause a nigga, I don't care if that nigga fucked your mama. She gave up the pussy. That does not give you the right to fuck up that nigga's system. Fuck up his clothes. I don't care how bad you're hurt inside. No law protects you for that. It doesn't. I don't care if you woke up and that nigga was literally cheating on you. He was fucking a bitch while you were on top of you while you're asleep on your stomach. You still don't have the right to do that shit. But my feelings and this and that, nigga, that's not how the real world works. Now you gotta pay for this nigga's shit. Oh, I can't believe that bitch did this. Oh, now I'm gonna stab her in the face. That's not how this shit works. And niggas be thinking they just fully validated to do this shit. That bitch was talking shit. I told that bitch don't be fucking my nigga. So I hit that bitch with that car. Nigga, now you in that motherfucker prison for fucking attempted murder or manslaughter or whatever. Everything in this shit is like appropriate responses. And I know the irony of coming from someone whose motto is always reply with inappropriate force. If I had a fucking shield or a motto or a creed, that would be it. Always apply with inappropriate force. A nigga punches you, hit him with a car. But still, in the real world and the way things work, nigga, no. Be smart about what the fuck you do. There's a lot of real niggas in prison and dead. Learn what's worth it and what's not worth it. We got bitches fighting over dick they don't own. I can see if you had a ring, maybe fight for that nigga, but even then, shit. Niggas fighting over bitches. I mean, shit. Never that, nigga. Never that. If it's your wife or something, that's different. It ain't no bitch, that's your wife. Woo, but anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. Nigga tired, dude. I'm gonna try to maybe do another one this weekend. I've been slacking trying to play this Red Dead Redemption. I ain't really had no time. Waiting for the rest of my homies in my league to get it. And I just been doing this shit. And just working on everything else. Also, y'all, I'm gonna try to do some podcast reviews. Not podcast, fuck it. Comic book reviews. For some obscure shit. Try to get me and my niggas to read some comic books. I'll give a review. They call in, get their points, you know what I'm saying? So Samwise, dare, let me know when you're ready. We can knock this shit out. The only problem is, if something's holding it up, y'all, it's them niggas. I can read a whole graphic novel in a day. These niggas sound out their fucking names on their name tags. And I know those is my brethren. Long live league, dog. Anyway, that's it. About the time, finish this up right here. You know what I'm saying? As always, let me plug this phone number that no one calls. But hey, fuck it. Get it how you live, right? The phone number, 724-313-4519. 724-313-4519. Call, leave a voicemail. Let me know what's on your mind, how you feeling, what you think about the podcast, any opinions on subject matter. It may make it onto the show. And by may, I mean more than likely it will. As always, iblackmanpodcast@gmail.com. EYEBLACKMANPODCAST @gmail.com. That's about it. Y'all already know. Dang, I'm feeling real conscious about the I feel like wife is outside the room. Anyway, but yeah, we on SoundCloud. We on, let me see. What the hell is Laney doing in this picture? I'm gonna like that. Come back and comment on that shit. The Museum of Sex. Who let her ass in that motherfucker? And why am I not there? How did I not know that shit existed? So many questions. Anyway, but yeah. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the podcast. Tumblr, Niggas of Wealth and Taste. We also got a YouTube, Our Black Man Podcast, Spreaker, Radio Public, Stitcher, SoundCloud, and iTunes. I've already said it before. That's it. Thank y'all for listening. Be slow to speak and quick to listen. I hand it over to my man, Black History Buff. Seeing y'all on your way, followed by my baby, telling y'all to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And that's it. I'm out. Miles Amadeus Proud. Peace.
Well, what can I say? It's been an interesting week this week. I have completely changed my workflow for my Instagram page, which is Black History Buff 777. It's a Black History page dedicating to showing all the amazing heroes and legends that we have from Black history right the way across the whole diaspora. That's Africa, South America, America, Europe, Great Britain, and this week's focus has been on Russia. Yep, believe it or not, Russia. I thought the only Black Russian that I'd known of before I've had in a bar, and that was a drink. But this week I've been reading and studying about an incredible man by the name of Alexander Pushkin and his amazing life. This guy lived in 18th century Russia. He was a writer, a revolutionary, and is actually credited as being the father of Russian literature. So I've been studying about him this week, as well as I said, changing my workflow. I've been geeking out with the old IT hair, setting up online systems so I can catalog my research. And so hopefully it means that I'll be able to get the posts coming a lot more frequently. I'll be able to do more recordings like this a lot more frequently, and I'll be able to provide some great content going forward for the I Black Man podcast, for the Talking the Hardest podcast, and for myself, the Black History Buff 777 podcast and IG page. And also there is a I Black Man IG page, a Talking the Hardest IG page, and a Black History Buff 777 and BHB Media Instagram pages. If you want to know any more information about me, you can find me on Facebook, you can find me on YouTube, and you can also find me on Patreon at Black History Buff 777. So my post will be coming out in a few days once I've completed my research and I've actually sorted out my workflow. Once I've got my workflow nice and crisp, all these podcasts and these posts are going to be coming thick and fast. So everybody just hold tight. Thank you all for your patience, and thank you so much to the I Black Man podcast and the Talking the Hardest podcast for actually just giving me an opportunity to show some love to your platforms. Thank you, and I will speak to you all soon.
Thanks for listening, and please download and subscribe so Daddy can stop being a Catholic slave.